This is Talk of the Town, a weekly program featuring community events happening in and around Northeast Michigan, with your host, Nancy Smitham, and the latest news from Alpena Community College with Dr. Olin Joynton. And now, today's Talk of the Town.
Good morning and welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm Nancy Smitham. My first two guests today are both from the Boys and Girls Club of Alpena. I have Brad Summers and Susan Nielsen. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
So, Susan, you have some really wonderful, exciting news to share with all of our viewers.
I surely do. I'm so excited. My last day at the Boys and Girls Club was Friday.
Okay.
And so starting Monday morning, bright and early tomorrow, Brad Summers will be the new executive director, and I am thrilled. I think our board of directors is awesome. Everybody on the board of directors decided that Brad's our best candidate and our go-to person, and I couldn't be happier. As you know, Brad's worked with the Boys and Girls Clubs for about 11 years. He's worked in every facet except executive director. He's been an AmeriCorps volunteer. He was an exceptional person at that. He's been a program aide. Then he left town, went to Ypsilanti, and went to college to get his education. First stop, Boys and Girls Club, and got a job there. And I can't tell you how many times I've heard from those folks how wonderful he is. Came back to Alpena after he got his education and applied for a job at the club. In fact, I think I called him and said, you know, I think I have an opening. Can you? We're lucky he came back to the club. He's been a program director. He's been a unit director. He is director of Youth Volunteer Corps now and Volunteen. And finally, it's time for him to step up and take full responsibility for what he's been doing.
And what he's helped build.
He has.
Yes.
He has been just my right-hand man. Anybody would tell you that. She always sends Brad in first, and if he comes out okay, then she follows. So he's great. He's great, and I couldn't be happier.
Well, before we go on to Brad, I just want to, from all of us here at WBKB-TV, I just want to thank you for your years of service to the Boys and Girls Club. You brought that place into the new millennium, the programs, the attendance, the things that are there that were never there before, that were dreams that are happening. Congratulations to you, Susan, for your time and energy and talent that you've donated to the community and to the wonderful children of our community in particular.
Thank you so much. And I cannot tell you how wonderful this community has been to me and been to the club, and what great boards of directors I've worked for. I have worked for the movers and shakers in this community, the people who get things done, the people with the knowledge, and the people who can funnel the money. And I have been very, very fortunate. And I have to tell you, with very few exceptions, I've loved every day of my job.
And when you go by there and hear the noise level, it's just a wonder.
It is. It is, really, it is. And that's something I'm really going to miss. And so I've already told Brad, I'll wait until he has the thing all straightened out and then ask if I can come back and volunteer someday.
Oh, wonderful. That would be great.
Oh, yeah. I look forward to it.
Well, and best wishes to you for a happy, wonderful retirement.
Thank you very much.
And Brad, woohoo! I'm so excited, and I'm so glad that the Board of Directors realized that you've paid your dues, that you've been, as Susan said, in every capacity that there can be there. You're well informed about all the workings of our community and with everything. And having worked with you through the Optimist Club before with your volunteer program and seeing you out in the field working with the young people, I'm just so excited that you're going to be there.
Well, thank you so much. It's definitely an exciting endeavor, and you know, the Boys and Girls Club has always given me a lot of opportunities, and you know, the Alpena community has been so gracious to me over the years, and I look forward to working with the Alpena community and keeping you know, Boys and Girls Club in a mission-driven, positive direction, and inspiring and enabling all kids to realize their full potential as responsible, caring adults or citizens. So.
Yay. And I've seen your rapport with your fellow co-workers. I've seen you shopping out and about for things, and I know that you get along well with everyone there, and I know that they will look to you for direction, and I'm really excited that you've got such a wonderful, cohesive team built up there, too. That'll be easy just to step into Susan's shoes, not for what she's done, but for continuing forward.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You know, and the staff is staying the same.
Good.
With the exception of me taking over as the executive director, we still have Eric and Jen and and Stephen Ludi as our program aide, and we will be starting to hire for a YVC director here soon. We will be putting something in the paper and looking for a young, energetic, dynamic leader to ensure the safety in the volunteer program at the club.
Well, that's the kind of person it has to be. So I've seen some of the projects you do, and it's pretty cool. And as we always talk, what a wonderful program, something to put on your resume and something to show community pride. So now, Brad, you're gonna, what kind of things are going on this summer that you're going to be continuing with?
Well, the same thing. The programs are going to continue.
Okay.
We still are running the career launch, the smart leaders, all the resources that we try to instill in the kids are still going to continue.
Okay.
And we're going to continue at a high level like we have.
Okay.
Our staff is dynamic, and they do a great job with running our programs. And another fun aspect of everything, we have air conditioning now at the Boys and Girls Club.
Oh, that's so important.
So even on a day when it's 90 to 100 degrees outside, the kids can come in, and it is a very nice environment. With the programs running, the kids having a good time, and everything going on in the games room and in the gym, it's not as hot. So we have air conditioning.
Well, as we're taping this today, I happened to see a whole bunch of them playing kickball over by Noah, and they were hot and sweaty, but oh my goodness, were they having a good time. And saw Eric Schlueter out there and all the kids in their pink shirts, and they were just having a blast. Yeah, and then we do want to say that it's only $10 a year for a family, so anyone call, sponsor a family for a year. They get lunch, they get snacks, they're in a controlled environment. It's a wonderful place for the young people in our community to be.
And I would emphasize that just because school's not in session doesn't mean the need for free and reduced lunches goes away. And people in the community, whether you are a member or not, if you're between 6 and 18 years of age, you can come to the club and eat lunch at 12:30 or have a snack at 3:30 at no charge. No questions asked. Just come in and say, I'd like to have lunch.
Okay.
It's nice of you to check in. You can't just blow into it. Nobody, adults, children, anybody can just blow through the club. We need to know who's in the club all the time and what they're doing there. And that's just basic safety. But any child, 6 to 18 years of age, can come and have lunch or a snack at 3:30. And we encourage people to do that. There is no reason for children to be hungry during the summer in Alpena.
I agree, yes. And the club's open at noon on Monday through Friday, and then how late are you open in the evening?
We are open till 6 o'clock Monday through Thursday.
Okay.
And then on Friday we close at 5.
Okay. So no reason for people not to get their kids in there. It's affordable, a great place to be, and the programs and the fun. I mean, what a great summer for kids to be a member of the club.
There's a lot of learning in the club as well.
Disguised as fun.
Yes. Well, even if we just tell them right up front, you need to be ready when September comes to remember all those things you learned last year, because teachers should not have to reteach as long as they have to. If you can keep your kids up just a little bit in the summer. And we do a lot of that. So I hope people will recognize that as well.
Once again, congratulations on your retirement. Look forward to seeing you out and about in the community.
Thank you.
And Brad, once again, congratulations on being chosen the new EVP. We're so excited to have you on board. I'll see you every month.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you both very much.
Thank you, Nancy.
I'll be right back with Huron Humane Society following these messages. Hi, welcome back. My last guest today is Val Williams from Huron Humane Society. Hi, Val.
Hi.
So what's been going on at Huron Humane Society? You haven't been on in a while, and just fill us in on what's happening.
Well, we've been really busy with our fundraisers, of course. We had our Fur Bowl-a-thon in May. We had our Mutt Run in June. So we've been raising some much-needed funds for the shelter, which we definitely needed. But unfortunately, the stray animals and the population of cats and kittens have really gone up at the shelter. So we are still struggling financially. So we're trying to come up with some new ways to raise funds, and one of those ways is a similar event we used to have called Tag Day. We're redoing that again this year, but we're going to be doing it twice. We have some dates filled already during Brown Trout Festival at Neiman's, but I have some dates at Walmart where people can help out, outside the doors at Walmart, hold canisters with us, maybe bring an animal down from the shelter, try to collect some much needed funds again for operations. Absolutely. Those dates are August 9th and August 10th. That would be a Friday and a Saturday. The shifts are really easy. They run 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. or 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. So just a 3-hour shift. I'll have everything there and ready for you. You can bring a friend, you can bring an animal, like I said, you can bring a group. However you want to work it, if you are willing to help, we would love to have you. So
yes, that's really important. And I heard you on a local radio station, I believe yesterday or the day before, talking about cats, how many cats one cat can put into our community, and an unspayed or neutered cat, unbelievable numbers.
Yes, yeah, it is. There's what they call like the mommy cat pyramid, where I'm sure a lot of people have seen it, where it's you take one cat and the amount of cats that can come to be populating us, over the course of like 7 years. It's unbelievable. Like Offspring, I think it's 432,000 cats and kittens just from one cat, and their cats and their
Right.
cats.
And it's not fair to the animal. You see them downtown, you see them on the streets, you see them unfortunately dead on the side of the road. How unfair.
It's
I mean,
not.
if you're a pet owner, that's your responsibility.
Absolutely. And when you think about the fact that, okay, so the Huron Humane Society is here and we help out as much as we can. We are a no-kill shelter. However, we cannot take them all in. So there are cats and kittens and dogs and puppies that end up
Yes.
other places. And I was reading some information from Cesar Milan a few days ago on spaying and neutering, and he actually has cited some sources, some reputable sources that have done the math and said, it's an estimated 4 to 5 million animals a year are euthanized in shelters because they can't find homes for them. And it's something like there are 5 pets for every home now, population-wise. And we know that not everybody has 5 pets, and we know some people have no pets, and we know some people can't have pets, or for whatever reason. So there aren't enough homes for the animals that we have now. So spaying and neutering just makes sense.
Yes.
There's really no reason not to spay and neuter. There's really no excuse for it. I understand some people are breeders, and I'm not even going to get on that right now. I think that if you're a responsible breeder, that's fine with me. But if you are a pet owner and you are knowingly allowing your animal to go unaltered and possibly risk repopulating the pet population, I'm sorry, but there's just no excuse for it.
Or pets that aren't bred properly, and the contamination of the gene pool out there too, and the illnesses and the sicknesses in the animals that happen because of it.
Absolutely. So, animals end up stray, homeless, they end up euthanized in shelters that aren't no-kill. So let's really think about this and think about what we can do to help keep the pet population down. And spaying and neutering, if it's something that's expensive and you can't afford it, call us. We might know about programs or vets in the area that are working with people. And so I just want to encourage people to please call us with questions about spaying and neutering.
Yes. Or if you want to donate a gift certificate for a spaying or neutering in honor of someone or a beloved pet that you have or lost, or what a great gift
Absolutely.
idea.
Absolutely, that's a great idea. So yeah, thank you for bringing that up about spaying and neutering, because that is something that I definitely wanted to mention.
And as a no-kill shelter, you just have to figure we only have so much room and so much space, so you have to turn animals away, and what happens when they get turned away.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Yep.
And any other fundraisers coming up?
Yes, we do. We're talking about doing a bad cat, bad dog photo contest. Something a little bit different than our typical photo contest where we had a calendar before. This time we're going to have a contest where people can submit photos of their animals, maybe doing something not so good, like, for example, I know of a dog by the name of Buddy who might live in my house that likes to chew on random rolls of paper towel or toilet paper. Maybe you catch your dog doing something or your cat doing something they shouldn't be doing, climbing on the counter, and they have that look on their
took a whole loaf of
face.
bread off the counter this weekend.
There you go. So snap their picture. We're not trying to encourage bad pet behavior, but we all know it happens. So snap their picture doing something maybe that they weren't supposed to do. Send it in to us. We're going to have an entry form up on our website shortly, and we will have a contest, and the winning pet will get to be our spokes pet
Oh,
for the year.
yay.
So maybe if I come on the show every now and then, I'll bring that pet with me, and we can
Yeah.
talk about the animal and other animals of their choice or whatever. And just want to mention that to people. It's a kind of a new spin on our photo
Yeah,
contest.
it's great.
So
And the meet and greets are going well?
the meet and greets are going really well, actually. If I could mention, we had a pair of dogs come in about 1.5 years ago.
I saw the pictures.
Which ones? Polly and Molly?
Yes.
Okay. So they came in about 1.5 years ago, and they had gotten a foster home. They were being really well taken care of. The foster parents, unfortunately, had to leave the area, so the Polly and Molly have come back. They are beagle mixes, I'm sorry. When they did come in, though, I originally took them in at animal control. I remember I was there that day, and they couldn't even leave the cage. They couldn't leave the cage. They couldn't leave each other's side. Had to like carry them outside to go to the bathroom. They were just so scared. And they're at the point now where they're completely acclimated to humans and to other animals.
You see the pictures, they're touching each other all the time. One's laying their head on the other one's laying their head on. I mean, they're so attached to each other.
They're adorable. They're absolutely adorable. So we would like to adopt them out together, understanding, you know, somebody may want one and somebody may want the other, and we're probably willing to have that conversation. But Polly and Molly need to get a home. They're just adorable. They're good dogs.
They are.
Don't let the fact that, you know, a lot of people say, oh, beagle dogs are loud and chew on things. They don't. They don't. That's not true. That's a myth. Maybe some beagles do, but these beagles don't. Polly and Molly are two really, really great dogs, and they just really need a loving home. So
even if you can't take them forever, if you can foster them for a while.
Absolutely. They just, you know, not that any of the animals deserve to be in the shelter, but Polly and Molly just don't deserve to be there anymore. They've been there, like I said, for about a year and a half, off and on, you know, between foster homes. But we would really like to see them get adopted. And I know when we do the tag day at Walmart in August, I have a girl that just wants to take them all weekend to Walmart to try to get them a home. So hopefully we can get it done by then. If not, if you're interested, stop out, pay us a visit, look at any of our adorable adoptables out at the Huron Humane Society.
Okay, we're out of time. Thank you very much for being here. Look forward to talking to you next month.
Thank you.
Thank you. Please stay tuned for Dr. Olin Jointon following these messages.
Good morning and welcome back to Talk of the Town. I'm Penny Boldry and I'm sitting in this morning for Alpena Community College President Dr. Olin Jointon. My guest this morning is Jackie Krawczyk, Executive Director of the Alpena Area Chamber of Commerce. Good morning, Jackie.
Good morning, Penny.
Well, we're here today to talk about the college's capital campaign and building a powerful future. And you are chairing the Alumni Gifts Committee.
That's right. I'm proudly chairing the Alumni Gifts Committee.
I know you're not new to fundraising. Recently at the Chamber, you just achieved your fundraising goal for the fireworks, so congratulations on that, Jackie.
Thank you. Thank you.
When Dr. Jointon came to talk to you last fall about getting involved in the project to raise money for our new Electrical Power Technology Center, I know you didn't hesitate to say yes. Can you tell me why it was important for you to be involved in this campaign?
Sure. Well, you can't say no to Dr. Jointon, but I really wanted to get involved. I am a big believer that you should give back to anything that has helped you along the way. And, you know, as an alumni of Alpena Community College, I thought this is a great opportunity for me to give back, and I'd like to see other alumni get involved as well. But also from the perspective of my job and what I do at the Chamber, I know what kind of asset this project would be to the community and to economic development and community development. And so I'm really looking at it from two different angles, and both of them are great reasons to get involved and led me to say yes.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, the campaign is actually organized by the ACC Foundation, of which I have the privilege of serving as the executive director. And they are a nonprofit board, a 501c3, separate from the college, and the official fundraising arm for the college. So in addition to my board of 17 community volunteers, they were out seeking individuals like you to help in this endeavor. So I know we have about 45 other community leaders helping us. But today we really want to talk about ACC alumni. And like you, I also attended ACC, and there are over 13,000 alum out there. Why is it important to connect with our alumni?
For many reasons, I think, but to me the most important is, again, like I said, giving back to something that's given you so much. So if you're an alumni, whether in ACC's definition of alumni is you've taken classes or have you actually graduated?
Graduated.
Okay. So if you graduated, that means that you walked away with something pretty significant from that organization. And so to me, giving back to allow other people that opportunity, I don't think that I could ever take something from someone but not give back to them. And so reaching out to alumni is giving them that opportunity to say, I appreciate what I got from this organization and I'd really like to give back so others have that kind of opportunity.
Absolutely. Now, how are you organizing your committee's endeavors? I know you've invited many individuals from the community to help you. Can you share with us a few of those people?
Sure. We've had a couple of really great and energetic meetings, lots of good ideas. We have a pretty large committee. We have Roger Bowers on our committee, Dr. Coombs, Lisa Dietlin, Kim Lebrecht, Sue Fitzpatrick, Carol Shafto, Christy Van Massenhove, Dave Zeller, just to name a few. There's others on the committee as well. And just the committee is made up of a really great mix of people, so it's not like I went out and got all my friends to be on it. So it's a great mix, and we're reaching all different areas of alumni.
Absolutely. You've got a diverse group of individuals serving on your committee. Well, that brings up a good question. How are you going to contact all of the alum at ACC?
Well, thanks to the great staff at the foundation, we each of the committee members made a list of people that they would contact. And so we wrote letters from each of the committee members, and we've sent those letters out. We'll be sending letters to all of the alumni. I think those have gone out already.
Yes, they have.
And following up with those with personal phone calls and emails and text messages and Facebook messages and anything we can do. We also had some information in the last alumni newsletter. So I know that article was in there. And we also have a Facebook page for alumni that we'll be reaching out on as well. And I know we've been populating that and trying to get alumni to actually join that page so we can have conversations with them.
Absolutely. Is it difficult asking for money?
You know, it's not, because most people are willing to give something if they're asked. It's very easy to say no or to avoid the donation if you're never asked. But really, people they know it's for a good cause. They know that the college is a great asset to the community, and so no, it's not really difficult.
Good. And as part of my job too, I find it pretty easy, keeping in mind that you're not asking for yourself. You're asking for the students, and that makes a huge difference. And what I found over the years, that people in our community and outside, especially our alumni, they are extremely supportive of the college and certainly understand the benefit they have received from their ACC education. Well, if somebody wanted to get involved and make a gift, and let's say they haven't received their letter that's going to be coming in the mail, how can they do that, Jackie?
Well, they can stop by the college, make a donation. They can send it, mail it to the college. I'd be happy to take it in for them. So if they drive by my office at any time and want to drop it off, I'd be happy to do that. So there's plenty of ways that they can, and they can do it via check, cash, credit card, however it works best for them.
Absolutely, and they can send that directly to the Alpena Community College Foundation at 665 Johnson Street here in Alpena. Or if they wanted to call, they could also call at 358-7297. We can take credit cards over the phone as well. Is there a specific gift amount you're looking for from our alum?
Absolutely not. Our goal with this particular committee was to generate so lots of people donating, whether it's a large amount or a small amount, any amount at all we'll take. It's just important to get the alumni involved.
Absolutely, and I can tell you that watching gifts coming in right now for the campaign, you'll see a wide variety. The $10 and $20 gifts collectively, they all add up and will help us meet our goal. The foundation's goal was $600,000, and to date we've raised $240,000 towards that endeavor. So we're at 40% of our goal, and our hope is certainly to accomplish that by the end of the summer. How can someone find us on the Facebook page?
Well, you can just search ACC Alumni Facebook. You can seek me out, and I'm friends or like the Alumni Facebook page. Or if you're not on Facebook, you can just Google ACC Alumni Facebook, and that page will come up. So it's very, very easy to find the Facebook page.
Great. Thanks, Jackie. Well, we look forward to making the $5 million Electrical Power Technology Center project a reality for our utility tech students. This new 21,000 square foot facility will transform our program and allow more students to participate and gainfully get jobs when they're done with the curriculum. I'd like to thank you, Jackie, for joining me this morning, and look forward to further developments on your committee.
No, we're very excited. Thank you.
This has been Talk of the Town with Nancy Smitham and Dr. Olin Joynton. For a list of events taking place in Northeast Michigan, visit our website at wbkb11.com and click on Community. This has been a Thunder Bay Broadcasting Corporation production.